Change makers make the world what it is. Change makers can come from variety of backgrounds, different walks of life. Change makers could be Elon Musk, Steve Jobs and people coming from the tech world. They could be political leaders who lead large countries. They could be activists. They could be Mahatma Gandhi. They could be Malala. They could be Greta Thunberg. What makes a change maker? One is all change makers are inquisitive. All change makers are resourceful. You cannot be a change maker unless you go the long distance, and change makers are committed to the causes that they want to bring change about. GIM has its own set of change makers, and we are proud our change makers go across different kinds of domains and disciplines. Of course, being a business school, we have a lot of change makers who are leaders of industry. Change makers like Perry Goes at UB, change makers like Chaitra Purushottam, who leads Goldman Sachs in India. Change makers like Ryan Mascarenhas, who after working in a lot of global firms, now has his own large startup. Change makers like Simran Oberoi, who does a lot of work for society, and also change makers like Denny George, who runs the Rosie Roti Foundation. What does GIM do to nurture and make sure that there are a lot of change makers that come out of this good institution? I think some of the things that we do is we are very keen about having a diverse campus, and therefore we bring in people who come from different education backgrounds, different parts of the country, different work experience, because we believe that change makers need to have a broad, inclusive and diverse perspective. We have a fully residential campus, and that residential campus gives students an opportunity to discover life themselves. The third is we have a very large number of student clubs that organize variety of different kind of activities, and these activities will include putting conferences, putting conclaves, having hackathons, and this gives them an opportunity to interact with senior people, to interact with people of different walks of life, to put together budgets, to see things go wrong, to fail, fall down, stand up and walk again. And we think these are all excellent ingredients to make change makers.